Evening, Khang.
Yeah, good evening too.
Oh, how are you today?
I'm good, thanks. And you?
I'm good too. Why is it you're good? Would you kindly tell me the reasons? Why is it you're good?
Because I have a relaxed day in the week.
Why?
Uh,
You don't
because
have
I
class.
because today I am not have to learn many things about math,
Oh,
piano, and English.
you
Because
have still, yeah.
because I go to in the mountain to take the picture.
Wow, that's good. Okay. So it's a very good what is one exercise in going to the mountains, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you had able to do that one just for the whole day?
No, it's in the evening and in the afternoon.
Okay. Do you have still classes in school?
Yes. Because it's much fun.
Ah, yeah. So it's almost done. Okay. So after that one, so you are in a vacation, right?
Yes.
Okay. And that would be good, right? Because you can be able to rest for a while.
Yes.
Okay. So if you are ready, Kang, I'm going to present to you our lesson. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Just for a moment. Okay. I hope you can see the presentation, Kang. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Okay, now we are going to continue our lesson. It's all about what do you think would be our lesson last time? Would you kindly tell me what was our lesson last time, Kang?
It's about adjective.
Yes, so it's all about adjectives, and we all know that adjectives
Uh,
are
are
words
yeah.
that
That's
describes.
by the things.
Okay, meaning nouns and pro
Nouns.
pronouns. Very good. So when we are talking of nouns, we're talking about names of people, place, things, or animals or ideas, right? But if we're talking about pronouns, we're talking about the what? The replacement for nouns. Okay? Like for example, if we're talking about a girl, so we are going to replace that with the word she. If you're talking about boy, we're going to replace the word boy with he. If you're talking about thing, so we're going to replace that with the pronoun it, right? And of course, in the pronoun, we do have also the so-called plural for that. Okay, that means it's more than one. So uh, what are those pronoun that we're talking about more than one? Of course, it's they,
Yes.
we,
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Okay? Okay, so those are all pronouns. Okay, now this time we're going to have fun together. So
Yeah.
let's try to match some of the above adjectives. But before I forgot, of
Yeah.
course, we do study also about the opposites, right?
Yes.
Yes, so we were able to study also about the opposites. And we did also this one,
Yeah.
and we're able to solve the puzzle. Okay? And then we're able to discuss about all of these things. These are all personality adjectives. And we're able to put that in the correct table, right?
Yes.
Yes. Now this time we're going to match some of the above. This one, the above adjectives to the correct description. Can you read number one, Kang?
Yes.
Yes.
Someone who is slow to act because they feel uncertain.
Yes. What do you think is that personality that one who say someone is slow, slow to act because they feel uncertain. I'm going to present to you this one again. So what
Uh,
do you think is that?
think absent-minded.
Correct. Okay. So if a person is absent-minded, he cannot, he is thinking slow, right?
Yes.
Okay. And he cannot act because he or she feels uncertain about that. So he is or she is absent-minded. Very good. That's correct. What about number two, Kang?
Someone who can be trusted to do something well.
Yes. So someone who can be trusted to do something well. What do you think would be that particular adjective, Kang?
Uh, I think this generous or brave.
So why do you say it's generous? Who can be trusted to do something well? You're not giving money, okay? You are just only trusting that person to do something well.
Yeah.
So we cannot say that he's generous or that she is generous
Yes.
because you are just trusting him or her.
Yes.
So what
Uh,
do you think is that?
I think it's selfish.
Mm, no? You are trusting that person to do something well. So it's not the act of selfishness.
Where
Okay, let me show you again. Actually, it starts with letter R and end with letter E. It's 2, 4, 6, 8 letter word. 8 letter word that starts with letter R and ends in E. So what is this personality? That is something to do or something who can be trusted or someone who can be trusted to do something well. And maybe you trust that person.
I think it's reliable.
Very good. Very well said. So it's reliable. If that person you can trust with to do something, okay, it's a reliable person. Next, number
Someone who,
3.
someone who is willing to give money or help freely.
Freely. Okay, freely.
Freely.
Yes. What do you think is that personality? I'm going to go back to this one.
I think is uh generous or kind.
Yes. Okay. But the most the most description, okay, or the better, okay, description that we can be able to describe in this particular personality is generous. Why generous? Because you are willing to give money or you are willing to help freely. So
Yeah.
you are generous. Very good. Okay, next. Number
Um,
5.
something who thinks of their own advantage.
Yes, so someone who thinks of their own advantage, meaning I have to do this
Uh,
because I wanted to become famous. So there would be advantage. That's why they do that because they wanted to be famous. So what do you think is that? Personality.
I think it's selfish.
It's near to that, although we have also much better adjective that we can be used
I think.
because you need someone who thinks of their own advantage, their own advantage.
Greedy.
What do you say? What's your
Greedy.
answer before?
Greedy.
Okay. I'm sorry, you're right. When you say selfish, right? You said selfish?
Yes.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay. I'm sorry. I wasn't able to hear that clearly. Okay. So it's selfish. So if you think of your own advantage, so you are selfish person. Okay. What about, okay.
Uh,
What number are we?
Number four, someone who always wants.
Okay. So someone who always wants more than they need.
Yes, I think it's actually greedy.
Yeah, okay. It's greedy. And number five is selfish. Okay? Yes. Yes. If a person wanted more and more and more,
Yeah.
so he's that kind of person that is greedy. Okay? Next, number six.
Number six, someone who is easily often or upset.
Yes,
Um,
offended or upset. Okay, upset. So, what do you think is this personality?
I think is
Okay, someone that is usually okay, easily offended or easily or upset. So what do you think is that person?
I think is witty,
Hmm?
witty.
Mm-hmm. Like for example, okay, you just had a talk to him and then you tell him about something. Maybe he's done something wrong and then you just mention about that to him. And then he he was offended
Yeah.
and he was upset. So that personality is starts with letter S.
S.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes. So what do you think is that? We have only one S in here.
Sensible.
That's correct. Okay? Because you are sensitive, right? If
Yeah.
the person is too sensitive, he easily get offended or upset.
Okay.
Okay? Next, number seven.
Number seven, someone who is relaxed and not easy upset or worried.
Yes, not easily upset or worried. This time, okay, this personality is just relaxed, okay, and not easily upset or worried. So, what kind of personality is this?
Lazy, I think.
Mm-hmm. No? Okay, I just have to do this one. Okay, life must continue, life must go on. So, I don't mind any problem. I'm not going to get upset for that particular problem. So, life must go on. So that personality is actually we have two words with that. Remember, we use already absent-minded, but we have also another adjective in here that is composed of two words.
Easygoing.
Yes, that's right. So if that person is just very relaxed and not easily get upset or worried, that means that person is just only easy going. Okay? Never mind. So we have to do this. Okay?
Mhm.
Next, number eight.
Someone who likes to keep things tidy and
Tidy.
tidy
Tidy and in
and in
order.
order.
So, what do you think is this personality that someone likes to become clean and tidy? Okay, tidy most of the time. That
Um,
is
niche
neat. Very good. That's correct. Next, someone,
who behave badly and not willing to obey.
yes, so behaves badly. and is not willing to obey. That person is
Touchy.
hmm?
Um,
Who do you think is that? Huh?
Witty.
No, a witty person thinks of a very nice idea. That's a witty person. Okay? He has a very good ideas all the time. So that's a witty person. But this particular person somehow, okay, that behaves badly and is not willing to obey. It starts with letter B and ends with letter L. So what do you think is that personality?
Oh,
He is
boastful.
very good. So he is
Boast.
boastful. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, next. Someone.
Someone who is helpful, friendly, and care about others.
Oh, it's very easy, right? So this particular
Kind.
characteristic, it's kind person, right? Very good. Next.
Someone who is not willing to work or use any effort.
Yes. So who do you think is this?
Lazy.
It's lazy person. Very good. Next.
Someone who
Someone moves.
orders things in a walkway.
Yeah, awkward. Can you say awkward?
Awkward.
Yeah, awkward way. So what do you think is this?
Witty.
Hmm? Someone. It starts with letter H and end with letter T. Okay, who moves or does things in a very awkward way. Because sometimes he would like to do that, but oh, wait, do I have to do this? Okay, I have to do this, but oh, wait, I will not going to do this.
Uh,
So that person is,
uh, Henston. Henston.
yes, hesitant. Can you say it again? Hesitant.
Hesitant.
Again,
Hesitant.
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 Very good. Okay, there you have it. And lastly, someone who is able to use words in a clever and funny ways. There you have it. You said that one while ago. And that is
We, Um,
we. You said that. You said that twice. It starts with letter W.
W. W.
You said it twice.
Uh,
We.
Witty.
Yes, okay. So if the person, look at the person, huh? Able to use words in clever, in a smart and funny ways, that's witty person. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have any questions with this, Kang? You
Uh,
don't have. Do you have?
no.
No. Okay, let's move on to another practice in here. Okay, using again
Yeah.
um an adjective, okay, or suitable, okay, even without here, even without in the list, so we can be able to fill the blanks in here, whether it's the opposite, it's okay, no problem for that. Okay, so number one, kind.
Okay.
So if we are going to use that in a sentence, it was very kind of you to help me with my homework. So the adjective is kind.
Hi.
What about this one?
This bitch.
She's a bit
Uh,
blank. That's why
she didn't
she
talk to
didn't
me.
talk to many people at the party. So what do you think is that person? She's a bit.
I think it's possible.
Uh-huh. She's a bit boastful. That's why she didn't talk to many people at the party. Actually, boastful people talks a lot.
Yes.
Okay. But nonsense. Okay. Boastful people talks a lot, but nonsense. Okay.
Yeah.
So she's a bit what? Because she didn't talk. And what?
Selfish.
Huh? Selfish. A selfish person sometimes also talks a lot. Okay. But this particular personality of a person that she didn't want like to talk.
Lazy.
No. Like, for example, oh, I don't want to mingle with them because I
No.
am. Actually, there are two personalities that we can be able to put in here. Let's try. Can we say she's a bit shy? That's why she didn't talk to many people at the party. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. What about when we say she's a bit quiet? That's why she didn't talk to many people at the party. Can we
Yeah.
also do that one?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think would be the opposite of shy and quiet?
The opposite of quiet is noisy or talkative.
Okay. Talkative. Okay. But of course, if you're going to use that in here, it didn't match the other sentence in here, right? If you're
Yes.
going to use she's a bit talkative, that's why she didn't talk. So it's unusual, right?
Yes.
It doesn't fit in this particular sentence. Okay, so it could be quiet, it could be shy. Next, number 3, what do you think?
Number three is to talk with your mom.
Yes, so it's what to talk with your mouth full.
I think tired.
Huh?
I think tired.
Tired? It's
Yes.
tired to talk with your mouth full? Uh-huh.
Or I think it's hard.
Hard? It's hard to talk with
Yes.
your mouth full. Oh, it can be, okay? Because if your mouth is full,
Yes.
it's hard to talk, right?
Yes.
Okay, but there's another one.
Uh,
Usually our parents most of the times I remember when my grandmother still alive, she keeps on telling me that do not talk while your mouth is full. So she keeps on reminding me that one. So she keeps on telling me that it's bad to talk
yeah.
with your mouth full. Okay? So it could be bad. It could also be hard. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, next, number 4.
But Sally isn't very blah, blah, blah.
Blank. She
He
pretends.
tends to listen to other people.
Yes.
Sally isn't very
Very what?
friendly.
Okay. Why? She pretends to listen to other people.
Yeah.
Hmm. Do you think is that the correct answer? Sally isn't very friendly. She pretends to listen to other people. Yes, that could be one. Okay? Because if you are not friendly and you wanted to pretend to listen to them, so
Yeah.
that would be a personality, right?
Yes.
Or can we say Sally isn't very sensitive? She pretends to listen to other people. Can we also use that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So it could be sensitive. It
Yes.
could be friendly. Okay.
Yes.
Isn't very friendly. This one is negative. Isn't. It's not very
Uh,
friendly. Okay.
yes.
And maybe we can say is not very sensitive also. Next, number 5.
Mark is very blah blah blah. If somebody things will get worse.
Yes. So what do you think is that? So Mark is very,
Mark is very with word.
very what?
Witty.
Very pretty. Okay. Okay. He always thinks things will get worse. So he has this particular mind in his mind. Okay?
Yes.
So Mark is very, when you overthink, what's the other term when you say you are overthinking? So once you are overthinking, you always think things will get worse.
Uh,
So Mark is very
Overthinking.
overthinking. So Mark is very overthinking. Okay, we can also use that. And we
Yes.
can also say Mark is very upset. He always thinks things will get worse. Okay? So because of that particular personality of him, he always thinks things will get worse. Okay? Next, what about number 6? All
Our
the
student
students were
are
very
toward me on the first day at my
my
school.
school. Okay.
Oh, friendly.
Yes. So all the students were very friendly. Or we can also say all
Uh,
the students were very
Easygoing.
okay, easy going toward me. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So do we have another adjectives that we can be able to put in here? So all the students were very
Cheerful.
cheerful toward me. Or we can also say kind, right? So
Yeah.
all the students are very kind toward me on my first day at my new school. Okay? So we can also use that. But your answer also is correct. Next, number 7.
Number seven, he is to blah 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 to help me with the housework.
Mm.
Lazy.
Very good. Okay, so she is too lazy to help me with the housework. Okay? And these are now our answers, right? Okay. Next, what about this particular activity? Can you identify the adjectives in the paragraph below? Circle the adjectives you can find, just like this one.
Yeah.
Do we have an adjectives here? Of course we do. We do have a lot in here. Remember, an adjectives describes a noun and a pronoun. Okay. Have you seen them?
Yes,
Okay.
many.
For dinner, my mom is cooking pizza. Do we have an adjective in here?
Oh no.
No. I am watching her while she makes it. Do we have an adjective in there?
Oh no.
No. Her small hands pick up the big bag of flour and she tips it into the red bowl. Do we have an adjectives in here?
Yes.
Definitely. What are those?
Um.
First,
First, more.
very good. Okay. I'm going to mark that one. Where am I going to go to? Okay, for a while, huh? I'll have to.
Two.
Okay. Uh-huh. Insert. And then, where is the marker in here? Oh, anyway, I don't know where I can go the okay. So small, that would be one.
The
Next.
the next is big.
Very good. That's the second one. What else?
The red.
Hmm? What's the third one?
Red.
Okay, red. Okay, now, why is it these are all adjectives? Look at this one. What kind
Because
of hands is that? Small, right? What kind of bag? It's
big.
big. What kind of bowl? It's
Red.
red. Okay, very good. She mixes in some warm water, a pinch of white salt, and a packet of yeast. So what do you think? Do we have an adjectives in here?
Yes.
Definitely. What are those?
The first is warm.
Very good. The other one.
Uh, a a pinch.
Mm-hmm.
White.
Yes. What kind of salt? It's white. That's correct. Next.
Uh, un-
Okay. Next one. I watch as she mixes the sticky dough together and then kneads it on the clean tabletop. Okay. Do we have an adjectives in here?
yes.
What are those?
The sticky dog.
Very good.
Sticky.
Sticky. And then
The clean.
clean table. Very good. Next, she shapes the dough into a big circle and spreads on the fresh red tomato sauce. Do we have an adjectives?
Yes.
Yes, what are those?
Big.
Okay, big,
Uh, fresh and
press,
red.
red. Very good. I ask if I can help, and she lets me sprinkle on the dried herbs from the tiny jars. This job is fun. Do we have an adjectives?
Yes.
Yes, what are those?
Um. Right.
Very good. Tried. Then
Stay.
tiny. Very good. Okay.
Fun.
Fun, very good. Next, finally, we add some gooey mozzarella. Okay? And my mom slides the pizza into the hot oven. I can't wait to eat it. To eat it. Okay. So do we have an adjectives in here?
Yes.
What were those?
Going.
Gooey, gooey, and then
Um. Hot oven.
hot. Okay. What about here? Do we have?
Oh no.
No, very good. Okay, congratulations. You did a very good job, Kang. Huh? You can be able to identify adjectives in a particular, okay, text, or it's just only a very short stories. Okay, I want you to keep that up. Okay, because you can be able to. I want you to remember all this one so that when class is time, you can be able to use this. Okay. Okay. So do you have questions with this?
Oh no.
No more. So we have to move on to our next slides for our next lesson now. And this time, it's all about it's all about grammar. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, just for a moment. Okay, so we're done already. Can you see this one?
Yeah.
Kang?
Yeah.
Okay, we're done already with the vocabulary. It's all about personalities, adjectives, right?
Yeah.
So this time, we're going to study the grammar, present simple and
Yeah.
present continuous. Okay? So let's go. Now, before that, we're going to have a speaking activity first.
Uh.
Talking about one person you know well. Okay. Do you have someone or a particular person that you know well? Can you tell me who is or who are that person or persons?
Uh, in my house, in my family, or
It
another.
depends. You can choose. You can choose. Is it a friend? Is it a family member? Is it your cousins? Is it your neighbor? Okay, you can choose.
I choose the.
Can you describe that person?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Look
Um.
at this one. Describe his or her characters. Are
Oh,
they positive or negative characters? What should they do? So,
yes.
in discussing or in this particular speaking activity, you
Yes.
have to tell me that particular person and describe his or her characters. Okay, go.
One of my favorite footballer is Kevin De Bruyne.
Oh, why?
Because he's play football very well and he very good at the attack.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he plays for Manchester City.
Oh,
He's positive character because he's a very good people and he also um, have many fans and he really good with his fans.
okay. Okay.
He should continue to play for Man City because I think this is a very good club for him to play football.
Okay, that's correct. Okay, I just have to make a comment. You are just talking only of one person, right?
Yes,
Okay, so instead of saying it people, you have to say only person. Okay, if you're talking about people, that means it's more than one persons. Okay, meaning two, so that means people. But if you're just talking only of one, it's person. Okay,
yes,
but aside from that, very well said. Congratulations again for the job well done. Okay, Kang?
yes,
Okay, now this time for our grammar, we are going to study. It's very important because it's part of the grammar. Okay?
yes.
And usually we study this one in school. So we're going to study the present simple tense of the verb. And we have to remember that in the present simple tense of the verb, we have to be verb. We have also
Verb.
verbs. Now, what do you think would be the differences between the to be verbs and the verbs?
The to be is in front of the adjective, and the verb is also in front of the adjective. But the verb is sometime about the action.
Okay. Okay. These, when we say verbs, these are all actions.
Yeah,
Okay. But if we are talking about to be verbs, these are all also verb, but sometimes we call this one as the linking verbs. So why is it a linking verb? Because it helps our original verb. Okay, we can say that the original action word is the verbs, and it helps the one that helps our verbs would be the to be verbs. And what are those to be verbs? We have the am, we have the is, we have the are. So these are all to be verbed in the present simple. Because we have also the so-called past simple.
yes,
Okay? Because past simple, of course, it's the past tense of the to be verbs. And what are those? It's was and were, right? So those are the past. But of course, we're not going to study that one because our focus today is simple
right.
present. Okay. Now, how are we going to the simple present? Okay, let's try to study them one by one.
Yeah.
Okay, number one, the to be verb in its positive aspect. Okay? Now, I
Yes.
want you to remember the red ones are all subjects.
Yes.
Okay? So, our structure would be S stands for subject plus the be verbs. What are those be verbs?
Yes.
Am, is,
It's
and
R.
are. Plus a predicate. When you say predicate, something that tells about the subject. So that's the predicate part, right?
Yes.
Again, remember, I is the subject, he, she, it is a subject, you, we, they are also subjects. If we are using the I, the to be verb follows after the I would always be Okay?
Yes.
Now, if our subjects are he, she, it, the to be verb is. Okay?
Yeah.
If we are using the subject you, we, they, our to be verb is are. Why are? Why is? Because we are talking only of one subject. Why are? Because we are talking of more than one subjects. Did you understand, Kang? Okay.
Yes.
Example. Can you read sentence number one?
I am a student.
Okay. So, what is the subject in this particular sentence?
The subject is I.
Very good. What's the be verb?
The verb is am.
Very good. That is what I am trying to say, that I follows the am. If
Yeah.
we are talking about the present simple to be verbs. Okay? And
Yes.
then, what is the predicate?
The predicate is a student.
Yes, a student. So that would be a complete predicate. So what would be the simple predicate? Student. Complete predicate including the article, okay, or including another word, a student. So complete predicate. Okay? Very good. Question, sentence number two.
You are my student.
Yes. So you are my student. What's the subject?
The subject is you.
Therefore, what be verb we are going to use?
To be verb are.
Are. Why are? Because we're talking about,
You.
yes, sometimes you can sometimes be only one, but
Yeah.
the correct, okay,
Yeah.
for grammar, the correct use for that follows the are to be verbed, okay? But in this particular sentence in here, we are just talking only of one student, right? So you are my student. But can we also use like this? Can we also use this? You are my students. Is this also correct when you say, you are my students? Is this also
Yes.
correct? Yes or
Yes.
no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Because you can also be plural.
Yes.
Okay. That's why we have to use the are be verb. Very good. Number three.
He is my English teacher.
Yes. So he is my English teacher. What is the subject?
The subject is he.
Therefore, what is the be verb that we are going to use?
It should be verb is.
Is. Yes, because It says in here, our rule says he, she, it would be the is. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, number 4. Let's try to find the correct answer in here. It blanked my favorite pen.
It is my favorite band.
Very good. So the correct answer in here is is. It is my favorite pen. Okay? What's
Yeah.
the subject?
The subject is the subject is it.
Yes, so the subject is it. What is the be verb?
The be verb is.
Very good. So the be verb is is. Okay?
Yes.
That's the sentence now. Now, let's proceed with sentence number 5.
Number five. They are from other sections.
Yes, so the correct be verb in here is are.
Yes.
So why is it are?
Because they because
Yes, because the
subject they.
subject is they. So therefore, we have to take the are be verb. Very good. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, for a while. Okay. Do you have any questions with this, Kang?
Oh no.
No more. Now, it's time for your sentence here. Okay, I want you to make a sentence using the following structure. Subject
Yeah.
plus be verb plus predicate. Okay. Now, we can also use names in here. Like for example, okay, like for example, I have to give one sentence for you, okay? Just for
Yes.
a while. Okay. Can you read my sentence, Kang?
Anna is my best friend.
Okay, is this correct?
Yeah.
Yes. What's the subject?
The subject is Anna.
Very good. And what is the be verb?
The be verb is.
Why is it we have to use a be verb is?
Because the subject Anna.
The subject is just only
Yeah.
one or two?
One.
One. Therefore, we have to use the is be verb. Very good. So that's correct. Now, it's time for you to do your sentence.
Um.
Okay. Can you give me your sentence now or sentences?
Yes.
Okay. First one.
First one. I'm a good student.
I'm
A good student.
a ghost.
Student.
Ghost as in Ghost.
No. GOOD.
Good. Okay. So I'm a good student.
Student.
Okay. Very good. Okay. N- Why is it use I'm?
Because the subject is I.
Okay. And then you use, what's the
And
be verb? Am. But of course, we can also use the contracted form. Okay. I'm going to write that here. We can also use this. I'm a good student. Okay.
yeah.
So we can also use that, huh? That means it's the short form of I am. So I'm a good student. So that would also be correct. Okay, next. Sentence number 2 or number 3, Kang,
My father is friendly.
is friendly. Okay, what's the subject?
The subject is my father.
Okay, so simple subject is father. And then what is the be verb that you use?
The be verb is is.
Is. Why is it is?
Because the suggest my father is the one.
Only one.
One.
Very good. Okay. Okay, now it's about time for you to write. Okay, can you type your sentence on the chat? Can you do that? I
The
have to
number
look at.
three.
Yes, number three. No, number four and number five. Your sentence four and five. Can you type that one on the chat so that I can be able um to see your spelling? Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you type
Wait.
two sentences? That would be sentence number four and sentence number five. Are you done? Not yet? Is it hard? Is it hard to make a sentence? Your microphone is off.